everybody! Today we're going to be doing a part 1 of my kitchen renovation. I thought it would be a great video because it would be something that I would be interested in watching, of the whole progression of start to finish of renovating our kitchen. So the reason we've decided to remove this kitchen and replace it with a new one is because the kitchen that is currently here has been here for probably about 25 years since the house was built. So there's a couple of things that irritate me in this kitchen and things are just starting to break. So we decided to go ahead with a new kitchen. So I will take you on a tour of my kitchen and show you why. Okay, so I thought I would just show you what the kitchen looks like first, just so you can have a general view of it. So it's split up into two sections. You've got the tiled area that you saw before with all the cabinetry, and then you've got this carpeted area. So we've got our fridge freezer. So we thought we'd keep hold of that. We've not had it for that long. It's got the water and ice dispenser there as well. And this fridge freezer is a Samsung. And to be honest, it's really good. It's got really good storage. I don't know what I've got in there, but I'll just show you how much storage there is. So we've got the top shelf, and then you've got two compartments there. It's not got much stuff in it, but there you go. Okay, and then I just open up. So you've got the water and the ice container there, but it doesn't go and take up too much space off the fridge. Then you've got all the alcohol in one cabinet. There you go. And then all our food, and then these two compartments are really good for storing fruit and vegetables to keep them really nice and fresh. And then we've got that bottom shelf that I don't really use. Well, I think I may have used it once over Christmas. And then you've got another row of shelves there as well. So it holds quite a lot. So I'll just close that up. Okay. And then we've just got a little area here that we keep our dog. We chuck all his toys. Got that puff. I actually got that from Costco. It was really good value for, I think it was about £25. That was a really good buy. He absolutely loves that. But hopefully in the new kitchen he'll have more of his own space, so that'd be great. Don't know if you can see him just running past there in the garden. Carpet, not a great idea with the dog. We've probably had to replace it 3 times. He's about 2.5 years old, and still not potty trained. So yeah, not a great hygiene thing with having a carpet there. So we're going to tile all over this. And then one thing that I absolutely love is this light. So I'll just show you. It's a little bit like a tree branch, and it's got lots of little lights, and it actually gives off quite a bit of light. I don't know if you're getting that with the image, but it is so nice. I actually recently purchased a smaller version of this for my dressing room, which I really love. It's really good. Okay, so and then here are the new blinds. We just got those a couple of weeks ago, and they were from Castle Blinds in Spondon in Derby. So yeah, they did us a really good deal with that, but they're really nice, and that's probably what's inspired us. We can see my reflection. Hi. And that's probably what inspired us to redo the kitchen, because it made such a big difference. And the reason we've gone for these blinds is because the dog keeps on pulling the other blinds down, which is annoying. So over here, we're going to get rid of this section. We've got a very annoying supporting beam that unfortunately we can't get rid of. So what we're going to do is strip that back, paint it, and then I'm thinking of putting a chalkboard down the side. One, because I can write whatever groceries there, any messages, but also I've got a stepdaughter and she'd love to draw all over that, so that'd be great. So we're going to get rid of this section here, and it's probably going to finish at the post. And then here we're actually going to have one cupboard underneath with some shelving made out of quartz, which I think will look really nice. And then we've got a horrible basket here that we just chuck potatoes and stuff in, so that's obviously going. And then also what's going to go in this area is I'm going to put a little bit of an island in there. It's going to be a bit of a fake island in the sense that it won't have any cabinetry, but it'll just be a really nice feature that people can sit at, because round our house, if we have anyone round, we tend not to use the front room or the dining room. Everyone kind of base themselves in the kitchen. So that's that area done. Right, so then we have this area. This area is annoying, hideous, and just a nightmare to clean. So it's floor standing cupboards. And this is one of the reasons why we're going to remove all of this, because the shelving's kind of breaking. So not great quality, but then again it has lasted 25 years. So that's quite good. One evening my husband decided to help me with the dishwasher. What a mistake that was. This shelving area here then dropped and smashed a load of mugs and plates, which we had to replace, which was not great. So I'll just close that up. So then we've got the oven. So this is actually a really good oven, I quite like it. It is a Bosch oven. There you go. And it's a 2 oven, so you've got the grill at the top and you've got the main oven at the bottom. We would have liked to have kept this actually, but because of where we're moving it and the way it's going to be positioned, we had to buy a new one because we're going to have an integrated microwave on top. So where the oven is here, we're actually going to put a tall cabinet in here from the floor to the ceiling, and that's going to house the oven and the microwave in. So going back to this area, so all of this is going to be removed, and that's going to hopefully open up the room a little bit and create a large space for us to work around, making it look a bit more spacious. So that is the plan for that area. Oh, actually, no, also the fridge freezer, which is over there, is going to be moved into there. So they're going to have to hook up some water pipe to get to a tap of some nature in order for that to work, but that's not our problem. So then going across to this area, so we're going to replace all the cabinetry. We're going to keep the hob where it is, but we're going to... Actually, I'll take you over to the hob because I absolutely hate the hob. Loads of houses have probably got one of these. I think they decided to put them in every house they built. That make there. Absolutely hate it. Doesn't matter what product I use on these metal things that hold the pots above the gas hobs, but I just can't get them clean. I've scrubbed at them, I've soaked them, I've sprayed every chemical possible on them, and yet still they are not the cleanest they can be. And otherwise, also you've got like marks here that I can't remove to save my life. So that is going, and I'm replacing it with a gas hob again. It's going to have 5 ports, and they're going to have small metal rings around them so that I can put them in the dishwasher or scrub them by hand in the sink, which I think is going to be a lot easier to clean up, which is brilliant. And then this ugly contraption is going, and we're going to replace that with a matching oh, what are they called? Extractor fan, that is it. We're going to replace it with a matching extractor fan that actually looks really nice, so hopefully that's going to be a really nice piece. And the cabinets that we're having are from the Linda Barker range. It's from Wren's Kitchen, so the one we're using is the one in Nottingham. So far, really good customer service, really recommend them so far at this point. And they are going to have no handles on them, so they're going to be handleless. They're going to be cream and soft close, which is, I think it's going to look really good. And then we're having a greyish coloured quartz on top, and instead of having the really thick countertop, we're going to have 15mm, so hopefully that looks really good. And then all the cabinetry on the top is going, and we're just going to have 2 cabinets either side, so hopefully that will look really good. And then we're going to have drawers instead of cupboards as well on the bottom, and they're all going to be electric. So not my idea, my husband's is a bit of a technique geek. So that leaves this area. This ugly sink, which God knows what area it's from, is going. We're going to have one of those sinks that go underneath the quartz, and it's going to have the thing that shreds food up, so that's really nice. And then my husband wants to put in some kind of filter that makes the water softer. It's supposed to be really good, so we'll let him deal with that. And we're going to keep that dishwasher because it is really good. It is a Neff, and it was purchased about 8 years ago, and I think we've had to call people out once because it was blocked, but really, really good, and it's touchscreen as well and everything. It's really, really nice. So yeah, this is my ugly kitchen, and hopefully it will be in a way better state next time you see it. One last final thing, well, a couple of final things. We are removing these horrendous floorings for a nice laminate wood. So hopefully it'll be quite a darkish wood, maybe a walnut or a medium oak. Stay tuned to find out. So that is part one of the kitchen renovation here. Hopefully you've got a good idea of why I want to change this kitchen and what it's going to be like. So it'll be quite interesting. I'll probably do a kitchen haul of storage items and small kitchen appliances, what I've been looking at and purchasing, and things like that really. Other than that, we'll see you again soon. Bye!